It's going to be a crazy night of the news, I'll tell you, because I got a friend texting me here, telling me about a blind date last night. Man, the things that are happening out there right now just because of all the sexual harassment and everything else, I can't believe it. I mean, I don't see how these poor women stand a chance of even getting a date out there, Jerry. Because,
what are you talking about?
well, I'm just talking about how things have changed, you know, like, it's so hard to approach a woman now and just want to say hi. You look beautiful today. You know, my name's Marcus. You know, I mean, they probably have their fair amount of oddball men approaching them, but hey, who's to say that they are oddball men? Maybe they're just poor schmucks trying to get a date, trying to make things happen, and now we're all afraid.
Well, can't do anything now.
Can't do anything now, Jerry. Can't do a damn thing. You got to be afraid. Men have got to be afraid, and it's a shame, you know, like, you know, that my father I would consider being an alpha male. Remember the alpha males? You know? I know. I know, we laugh, right? Alpha males. What the hell was an alpha male? I don't know. I think it's, oh, hang on, he's texting me back. I've got time, right? We're not on the air yet?
No.
Oh, okay. So here, so his blind. Okay. So his blind date says to him, I should explain the story. So a friend shows up. Okay, you know how girls will do that sometimes? They're out on a blind date and they wait about 30, 40 minutes, and they'll have a friend notice them at the table, just in case the date's not going well. You know, they can break in. But anyway, apparently this lady walks up and starts talking to his date. He just smiles and says absolutely nothing to her. And then when she leaves, his blind date says, "How rude can you be? You didn't even comment on how beautiful she looks." And he looks at his blind date and goes, "I am too scared to say things like that." How are we ever going to survive? Is marriage going to be a thing of the past? Because I'll tell you what, if I had sons, I'd be teaching them to just shut their mouth and let the women approach them. That's what it's going to come down to. And maybe that's the way it should be. Maybe it should be ladies' choice all the way. What do you think?
I don't know, man.
Where's Sam? Sam was here a minute ago. Let's find out what he's younger than us. We should find out what he thinks. You know, I mean, he's out there in the dating scene trying to get things going. I think we're in big trouble. That's what I think. And you know what? I wish we could actually give reports on that kind of stuff. I mean, here I am telling all this other crap. I mean, you know, things about Donald Trump popping up. That idiot pops up every 5 minutes of the day, 7 days a week, for crying out loud. It's either that or the Korean guy. The two of them. Do we talk about anything else? No. Why are marriages breaking up? I'll tell you why. Because there's a TV in the bedroom and the husband and wife are sitting there in bed watching the TV. And you know what's on the TV? The Korean guy. And Donald Trump. Who wants to have sex after that? Are you kidding me?
You're probably not wrong.
Who wants to have sex after watching those two morons? Anyway, I guess I noticed a couple. Okay, 5 minutes. I got lots of time. I got to text him back and just tell him that. Just tell him about this stuff. Where is Sam? I'd like to ask Sam about this stuff. Like, he's what is Sam? 28 years old? He's 28. That boy's never going to have a date. Never. Never. And you know what else? I'll tell you, a lot of the women around his age now, they're so professional. I swear to God, they're making more money than men, which I think is fantastic. I think it should always be equal. I've always been that way. But I think that it's pretty hard for these younger men to approach these women. These women are powerful, man. I mean, I'm 55 years old. You think I'm going to approach a woman that's my age or a little older that's extremely successful? Damn rights I will, because I'm smart. That's the woman I want, actually. Somebody that's got something on the go. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not intimidated by that. I don't mind that at all. But I am scared to approach them. Just I don't want to offend anybody, you know. And it ain't like the old days. You know, I wrote the book about the 80s, and there's a lot of sex in that book I wrote. And I mean, you could walk up to a girl and jokingly, and I mean jokingly, just say, "Hi, my name's Ken. You must be Barbie." It was funny back then, right? But now, I can understand why it's not funny, to tell you the truth. But hey, we were younger back then, having some fun. Oh, there he is again. Yeah, well, he's not getting a second date, that's for sure. Last thing you want to do is voice your actual opinion on your first blind date as to how you feel about all this stuff that's in the news about sexual harassment, because he just talked himself out of that second date.
He didn't.
He did. I think he's fed up. You know, it's funny because in the 80s, when I first actually met my first gay friend kind of thing, you know, we hit it off right away. His name was Barry, and he was an awesome guy. And I always used to think that, wow, it's just crazy, you know, like, how the hell can you be gay? But I gotta tell you, those gay men are looking pretty smart to me right now. I mean, I'm not going to switch teams or anything, but why do they seem so much more happy than me? So maybe they know something I don't know. But that's the way it is. But I tell you what, I mean, this whole thing, it's craziness. And there are some wonderful ladies out there, and they are not able to get dates with decent men. And this is a shame. This is a breakdown in our society. And the old ways kind of look better, you know, where you kind of had to court somebody, eh? Where are you going? Yeah, if you're grabbing me a coffee, grab me another one. I'm just about done here. I think I've only got a couple of minutes. What have I got? Jerry, what have I got left here? Anyway, I guess I got to talk about this stuff, so let's just get ourselves in gear here and
Okay, we're going on. And
get ready to tell. Yep. Get ready to tell the crap. I'll tell you, you know what I'd like to do one night? One night I would like to talk about these other issues rather than this stuff here. Maybe you could talk to Donnie, the main producer, and just tell him that maybe we should bring some guests on and have a really good show. Talk about some of the stuff that's happening in this beautiful city of Vancouver, BC. That's what I'd like to do. That's news, my friend. So let's go there one time and see if we can pull that off. What do you think, Jerry? Do you ever really think, Jerry? Like, are you just a camera guy, or do you have thoughts?
I got a thought.
Yeah.
5,
Oh.
4, 3.
Good evening. My name is Marcus Anthony Ray, and this is Not the News.